before I start, I want every girl listening to me right now to understand something very clearly. Your 20s are not just about looking pretty, getting married, finding love, or chasing validation. Your 20s are the years where you quietly become the woman you will live with forever. And the truth is, most girls spend these years trying to impress others while completely ignoring themselves. They ignore their hormones, their emotional health, their confidence, their boundaries, their stress, their sleep, and even their own happiness. Then one day, they wake up exhausted, anxious, emotionally drained, and wondering why nobody warned them earlier. So today, I'm going to share the things every girl should experience, learn, and understand before 25. Not to impress men, not to fit society's standards, but to become emotionally strong, mentally peaceful, physically healthy, and deeply confident within herself. You know, one of the biggest mistakes young women make is believing confidence comes from beauty. It doesn't. Beauty may get attention, but confidence comes from self-respect. A girl who knows herself walks differently. She speaks differently. She doesn't beg for love. She doesn't chase people who ignore her. And before 25, every girl should learn how powerful it feels to choose herself first. I've seen so many young girls lose themselves trying to become lovable for everyone else. They change their personality for relationships. They stay silent to avoid conflict. They tolerate disrespect because they're afraid of being alone. But loneliness is never as dangerous as losing your identity. Before 25, every girl should experience saying no without guilt. That one word can save your mental health, your energy, and sometimes even your future. Another thing every girl should try before 25 is learning how her body actually works. Most girls know makeup brands better than their own hormones. They don't understand why they suddenly feel emotional before their period. They don't understand why stress causes weight gain, acne, hair fall, bloating, fatigue, as anxiety, and mood swings. Your body is not crazy. Your hormones are constantly responding to stress, sleep, emotions, food, and even toxic relationships. When cortisol, the stress hormone, stays high for too long, your body starts suffering silently. You may notice emotional eating, low energy, poor sleep, dark circles, or feeling mentally exhausted all the time. And many girls think they are lazy or weak when actually their nervous system is overwhelmed. Before 25, every girl should learn the importance of rest, not just sleeping, real emotional rest. You don't always need motivation. Sometimes you need peace. Every girl should also experience being alone without feeling lonely. That is a superpower, because when you learn to enjoy your own company, you stop accepting bare minimum treatment from others. Take yourself out for coffee, go on a walk alone. Sit quietly with your thoughts. Journal your emotions, learn what actually makes you happy when nobody is watching. And please understand this carefully. Heartbreak is not the end of your life. Almost every woman will experience disappointment in love at some point. Someone will leave, someone will lie, someone will make promises they never intended to keep. But before 25, every girl should learn that rejection does not reduce her value. Sometimes people leave because they are confused, immature, emotionally unavailable, or simply not meant for you. Stop blaming yourself for every broken connection. One thing I deeply wish more girls understood is the importance of female friendships. Healthy friendships heal you in ways romantic relationships cannot. A good female friend will remind you who you are when you forget yourself. She'll sit with you through heartbreak, anxiety, insecurities, and life changes. Before 25, every girl should build relationships with women who inspire growth, not competition. And let's talk about social media for a moment. Many girls are destroying their self-esteem by comparing their real lives to edited lives online. Filters have made natural beauty feel not enough. Perfect bodies, perfect skin, perfect relationships, most of it is curated, it's not reality. Before 25, every girl should learn to separate social media validation from real self-worth. Your value is not measured by likes, followers, or attention. Health is another thing girls ignore until their body forces them to pay attention. In your 20s, your body can tolerate bad habits for a while: poor sleep, junk food, dehydration, stress, emotional burnout, but eventually it catches up. Before 25, every girl should develop simple health habits: drink water, walk daily, eat protein, sleep properly, learn basic blood tests, understand iron deficiency, vitamin D deficiency, hormonal imbalance, and how stress affects the body. You would be shocked how many women constantly feel tired, emotional, weak, anxious, or dizzy, simply because they are nutritionally depleted and emotionally overwhelmed. And another truth nobody says enough: your nervous system remembers everything. Toxic environments, constant criticism, fear, emotional neglect. Your body stores stress even when your mind tries to ignore it. That's why healing matters. Before 25, every girl should try therapy, journaling, prayer, meditation, or deep self-reflection. Emotional wounds don't disappear just because you stay busy. A girl who heals herself changes generations after her. Every girl should also learn financial independence before 25. Even if she earns a small amount. Money is not just about luxury. Money gives choices, and choices give freedom. Learn how to save. Learn basic budgeting. Learn skills. Even if you're a student, homemaker, or starting from zero, never believe you are incapable. The world changes when a woman realizes she can survive on her own. And I want to say something very important about relationships. Before 25, every girl should learn the difference between attention and genuine love. Attention is easy to get. Love is different. Love feels safe. Love respects boundaries. Love does not confuse you every day. Love does not make you anxious all the time. If someone only appears when it benefits them, that is not love. If someone constantly hurts you and then blames your emotions, that is not love. Your body often recognizes unhealthy relationships before your mind does. You lose sleep. Your anxiety increases. Your confidence drops. You overthink constantly. Your nervous system stays alert because emotionally, you do not feel secure. Please listen carefully. Peace is attractive too. Another thing every girl should try before 25 is taking care of her appearance for herself, not for validation. Dress nicely because it makes you feel good. Exercise because your body deserves strength. Skin care, hair care, self-care. These things are beautiful when they come from self-respect instead of insecurity. The problem begins when women believe they must look perfect to deserve love. You are already worthy. And let's talk about emotional burnout, because so many young women are silently experiencing it. Constant pressure to succeed, look beautiful, maintain relationships, handle family expectations, and stay emotionally available for everyone. It becomes exhausting. Many girls are functioning while emotionally drained. They laugh in public and cry in private. Before 25, every girl should learn this lesson early. You cannot pour endlessly from an empty cup. Take breaks. Rest without guilt. Protect your energy. Stop over-explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Another powerful experience every girl should have is failure. Yes, failure. Rejection teaches lessons success never can. Maybe you fail an exam. Maybe a relationship ends. Maybe a dream doesn't work out. That doesn't mean your life is over. It means you are human. Some of the strongest women you admire today were once completely lost, heartbroken, insecure, and confused. Growth is uncomfortable. Transformation is uncomfortable. Healing is uncomfortable. But staying stuck is worse. And before 25, every girl should stop apologizing for taking up space. Speak clearly. Share your opinions. Ask questions. Learn new skills. Stop shrinking yourself just to make insecure people comfortable. One thing I've noticed is that many women wait their entire lives for permission. Permission to rest. Permission to dream bigger. permission to leave unhealthy situations, permission to prioritize themselves. But confidence begins the moment you realize you do not need anyone's permission to improve your life. And please, protect your mental health. Anxiety among young women is becoming extremely common. Overthinking, sleep problems, emotional eating, panic, mood swings. Many girls silently struggle every day while pretending they are okay. If your mind feels exhausted, take it seriously. Your emotional health deserves the same care as your physical health. You are not weak for needing help. You are human. Before 25, every girl should also experience joy without guilt. Dance, laugh loudly, travel if possible. Learn hobbies, read books, try something creative, romanticize your own life a little. Life is not only about survival. Women deserve happiness too. And finally, I want every girl listening to remember this deeply. Your 20s are not a deadline. Society pressures women to have everything figured out early. The perfect body, perfect career, perfect relationship, perfect life. But real life does not work that way. You are allowed to grow slowly. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to restart. Some women find themselves at 22, some at 35, some at 50. There is no expiry date on becoming the woman you were meant to be. So before 25, don't just chase beauty, chase peace, chase health, chase confidence, chase emotional intelligence, chase healing, chase experiences that make you stronger, wiser, and more connected to yourself. Because one day, you will realize the most attractive thing about a woman was never just her appearance. It was her energy, her self-respect, her softness, her intelligence, her boundaries, her peace, and the way she learned to love herself, even after life tried to break her.